Pam. Oh no. Darn it.
In one piece?
That was for Pam, you monsters. Anyone in here? Nope.
Done.
S. Garcia. Messages. To Manufactory Department, New Adventure. I run the SMC's Interdepartmental Systems and Serfdoms game. We host participants from every part of the Space's Choice family, technical support, human resources, and even here in the manufactory. We just reached the stunning conclusion of our last campaign, and I've submitted the necessary paperwork to begin a new one soon. Interested? A few spaces for adventuring spaces are still available. Not sure what Systems and Serfdoms is? Don't worry, we're beginner friendly, and I'll be happy to walk you through character creation and more. S&S is all about helping each other and having a good time, after all. If you are not familiar with Systems and Serfdoms, fret not. Novice entry fees are minimal. Please note that I am required by corporate to submit a detailed report of our adventures for moral hygiene auditing. Please also note that any subversive character concepts will result in an immediate report. From T. Jarmillo, great work. Sally, thank you for putting in the extra time to fix those terminals on the top floors. Even though you're not a designated member of the technical support team, your work saved me a reprimand on my permanent record. In fact, your work was so impressive that I thought you might appreciate having a few more tasks on your desk. You must have noticed the adhesive notes on your desk. These are backlogged repair tasks from the technical support team. I understand you've got your own work in the manufactory, but I think you'd benefit from the additional tasks. Remember, work fortifies the spirit. So that's the way up over there. Is this Adrena time? I guess it must be. Bye, Pam. There. Marauders have gotten up here.
Is it weird if this thing kind of reminds me of the OSI building back in Edgewater? Like it's sort of holy?
Huh. Thought they'd be using more assisted big parts or something.
Do either of you want to talk about stuff?
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh?
Well, yeah, you're dating her. What are your thoughts on Gorgon?
How many places just like Gorgon do you think Spacer's Choice has got? Or Auntie Cleo's? Gets my guts in a twist just thinking about it.
Have you found any record of Lucky since I last asked?
Not a word. And I've been sticking my nose in every one of our stately ladies' crannies, stem to stern. Oh, law. That sounds untoward, don't it? That ain't what I meant. Point is, Captain, Mr. Hawthorne left all kinds of scribblings behind panels and under consoles, but ain't a lick of it mentioned Mr. Lucky. So whatever they got up to in the past must have been really extra secret. And lots of fun.
Let me know if you find anything.
Sure thing, Captain.
Felix, hi.
Yeah, boss?
Any thoughts on Gorgon?
When we took this job, I thought we were living out an adventure serial. But after what we saw in those labs, I don't feel like much of a hero anymore.
Are you doing all right?
I can't stop thinking about that human testing facility. Even saying that out loud makes me sick to my stomach. I keep imagining what it must have been like. Locked up cages, pumped full of drugs. After they died, Spacer's Choice just processed their bodies and tossed them out with the garbage. Boss, I seen animals at a slaughterhouse treated with more dignity than those people.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I always figured Spacer's Choice was no different from Auntie Cleo or Rizzo or Hammersmith. They're all cogs in the same corporate machine grinding this colony down to dust. What we saw back there wasn't just corporate greed. It was pure evil.
This whole colony's a two-bit horror show, Felix.
What's that supposed to mean? The colony's hopeless, so we shouldn't try and change anything? Look, never mind. I just need some time to sort all this out. Thanks for listening, boss.
All right.
Is this the place? Looks like it.
Okay. Let's just check out the rest of this room before we go in there. Is it still making the Adrena time? Synthesizer maintenance log. Adjusted rotation speed on centrifuge AT3245, as per Dr. Ambrose's request. Hopefully, that should yield a few more batches with each production cycle. Still a little short of quotas, but we're doing our best. Updated the access code to the synthesizer production routine. Reported it back to Dr. Ambrose. Dr. Ambrose recorded the access code in her journal, as always. Dr. Ambrose has a habit of writing everything down. It's unnerving. I never know when I'm being audited. Can I jump down here? Probably. Ow. Oh my god, Felix. I think Parvati has the right idea. Oh, I can't open that. So Ambrose's office is there, and this goes back down, I guess. Okay, that's interesting. Could it be in here? No. Cute painting. I wonder if Minnie did that. Maybe she'd like it back.
Great work.
There it is. Prototype light pistol. What's that? Anyway. Olivia Ambrose. Admin functions. There are no admin functions at this time. Incoming messages. You have cleared your messages. Congratulations. An automated message has been sent to your supervisor notifying them of your idleness. New tasks will be dispatched to you momentarily. Remember, idle time demands a fine. Outgoing messages. Sent to Lawrence Goodfellow. Production schedule. You think you can hide from me, you little twerp? I know a serum that will make you feel as if you've lived 1,000 years in just 8 hours. How would you like to spend the night in waste processing? Production schedule. The schedule you sent me must be a template or the work of an intern, because it's patently insane. We're nowhere near to hitting Lucian's proposed milestones. Branding's hopes and wishes won't magically change that, no matter what the corporate office says. My compound is months from viable, Lawrence. It kills people. If you'd like proof, you're welcome to try it yourself. I'll even show you where to stick it. I expect to see a revised schedule before the week is out. Production schedule. I've seen the brand managers sniffing about, Lawrence. I know your department is gearing up for a big announcement, and mine is the only project on this fucking asteroid. Send me your intended production and release schedule immediately. Sent to Marion Blakesley. Condolences, etc. Marion, cancel all the letters. If they've been hand-delivered, send someone to retrieve them. Secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do anything so indulgent again. Test subject status. Marion, I see now why you held back your reports. Strangulation, attempted disembedding, blunt force trauma to the head with a bedpan. It's not just that volunteer deaths are up, but that the ways in which they're dying are appalling. This is unconscionable, an unmitigated disaster. Cease administration of the compound immediately. I'll take this to our liaison, Lucian. Surely when I show him these results he'll understand that we can't take this product to market as it currently stands. Right. Journal.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go now, and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sick every last lawless fucking mercenary in Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Starting to hope I get to meet this jerk. Just so I can give him a good kick in the shins.
Well, I thought about it, and I'm still gonna dropkick this coward the moment I get a chance.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, they've locked us in, so I think we have to go this way. Anything I can do on here now? Alert. Strike panic lockdown engaged. Please shelter in place while the workforce is pacified. Space's Choice apologizes for any emotional disturbance or physical discomfort this traitorous employee action may have caused you. Executive counselors will be on site during the next staffing cycle to help you work through any residual grief or trauma you may be suffering. Enjoy a Space's Choice 0G brew while you wait, at no charge to your C-suite liquor stipend. Let's have a look at this journal. A journal containing the scientific discoveries and private thoughts of Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Worthless without context, but priceless to those who know its value. I see. I need to get it to Minnie then.
All right.
freshen up.
Let's see where this goes. All right. Which way was the exit?
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
I think it's time you tell me the truth, Minnie.
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Hello? I'm here.
Hello again, little weasel.
Hello, Olivia.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
What do you want?
I want you to get the hell off my asteroid, but you can't seem to take the hint.
Mother! You're alive! And still on Gorgon?
Yeah, and she's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here.
Something tells me we've only seen the beginning. This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project, you empty-headed little twit?
Am I missing something?
Mother is going to fill your head with lies about me and Gorgon. Don't listen. Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
Right. Oh dear. This was never about the family name Minnie. You wanted to revive Adrena time.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrena time. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
Go on.
The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
After everything I've seen, absolutely not.
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrena time synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
Do you think that's all it will take?
Trust me, that's plenty. Mother never let me near the family business, but she taught me how not to manage a team. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrena time. We can put this colony back on track together.
Olivia, what's your story?
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrena time because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed. Now, my daughter wants to take up my mantle.
Do you think she can?
Don't be absurd. Minnie is a bright enough girl, but she's weak, flighty. She'd abandon the project at the first minor setback. My work has already destroyed countless lives. We can't let her do so again out of pride and sentiment.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
You can't put your reputation ahead of the colony's safety. Be better than this.
My reputation is a weapon, one that I can wield against those who squandered their one chance to save the colony. Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrena time is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
This is just awful. You want it so people are more able to work in these awful conditions, instead of just having them work less. I don't know what to say to this.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
Are you just trying to prove yourself to your mother?
My intentions are greater than some family squabble. Besides, Mother is the one who should be proving herself to me.
Fuck your intentions. What have you done? I always suspected you were nothing more than an empty-headed social climber. This confirms it.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
You're not saving the colony. You want to save the colony from its drug problem, with more drugs.
Social engineering takes generations, and we don't have the luxury of time. We need to mainline progress into Halcyon's bloodstream. You've seen more of this colony than the average grunt. You know as well as I do that this is a question of survival.
Adrena time's just a stimulant. What good do you think it can do?
With Adrena time, we can increase worker productivity orders of magnitude above ordinary stims and risk none of the harmful side effects. Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice.
Halcyon's problem is cruelty, not productivity.
We won't be exploiting workers any longer. We'll be celebrating them, giving them everything they need to succeed.
No, this is madness. The project, the complex, it has to be destroyed, razed to the ground. It's the only way.
The project was chaos. It doesn't deserve a second chance.
That was Mother's doing. When the research didn't live up to her expectations, she shut it down. Does that sound familiar to you? Because it does to me. I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrena time is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
What would you have me do instead, Olivia?
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrena time for good.
Minnie would never allow that.
My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. I understand. She's always had a knack for manipulating people. But I know you're more than her foolish little puppet. You've survived this long. You have to be more. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile.
Oh.
Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
I don't owe either of you anything. What I do next, I'm doing for my own reasons. Bloody families. Seems I have a decision to make. I still have some things on Gorgon to distract me before then though.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Cool. Alright, I believe these are the mines.
As much as I love caves, let's make this quick. Manties love them too.
Right
Yeah.
behind you, Captain. Promise.
Are you scared, Ellie?
Covering you!
No, I'm not.
Doing all right. I don't know what those researchers were doing in here. I'm glad they stopped.
What are they? Morris Walton's datapad. Virgil, making progress on the grav plating for the package, though not nearly as fast as you'd like. Given the spin rate of Gorgon, the anomaly I've been observing is only present in the sky 3 hours out of every 24. Doesn't help that I have to readjust my telescope every couple minutes to keep tabs on the slippery bastard. Come by my workstation outside the manufactory dome when you've got a minute. The data this thing is throwing off is strange as all get out. Be ashamed to compromise the package with a misplaced zero, right? By the way, I checked on Eustace. The fumes aren't doing him any favors. We ought to get him out of there soon as we can. How's your sister coming with the schedule? By the marvelous moustache of Excelsior, Morris. P.S. You got to tell Birdie to stop bringing me food. If I have to eat another damned can of salt tuna fillets, I'm gonna hurl. The Exhilarating Adventures of Archibald Excelsior, Issue 2. A comic from the cult classic Ace Exterminator series, tragically cancelled after its brief, 4-issue run. Scribbled in felt tip on the comic's spine is the word friend. After his run-in with the Dancing Queen, proven hero Archibald Excelsior is mending his broken heart in the glitzy city of Fairview when a horde of vicious crystal canids escapes from the laboratory of an evil, unemployed scientist. As the canids turn the city to ash with their plasma beam eyes, Excelsior descends into the depths of the lab to put down the leader of the pack, King Alpha. The king connives to sabotage Excelsior's trusty PET, and our hero is forced to fight with the only weapon in reach, the skull of King Alpha's own mother, Empress Crystalline Alpha. Will our mustachioed hero escape the king's jaws, and heal his wounded heart? Okay, got all of those now I think. We can finish exploring the mines though. See if there's anything else in here.
Eyes up, folks. I smell a queen in here.
Good to know.
I figured the mines were gonna be trouble. Didn't think they'd be crawling with mants. Must have gotten out of HIA a while ago, 'cause they've been busy here. Something about the tunnels here gets under your skin and into the worst parts of your head. Makes you feel not yourself. In case I don't make it out of here. Marauders must have followed me from OCI. Time to make tracks while the mants are busy. I'm shedding some extra weight. Learned it. Whoever you are, you need it more than I do now.
This is gonna be difficult. I'm not even sure which weapon to use. Deal with them later then, see what's down here first. Does that just go back where we were? Yeah, it does. I wanna know what's there, so we're gonna have to kill them.
Anyone else?
Dreads, you say?
That's not doing much. Cool. I'm sure they will. That's everything here then. Let's go. We didn't see what was over here. I don't think there's much, but I want to know for sure.
Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Yeah. Something down there as well. For Benji.
Benji. You remember that time? That time we... Yeah, fishing. Down on Stellar Bay. You read my mind, Benj. Black sun on the water. Waves glinting like teeth. Swallows whole. That sky. The rock. It's whispering, Benj. Yeah, you hear it too? Wants me to crawl. Crawl down deep. Let the beast consume. Benji. Benji. Can't hear you. You breathing? Ben? Ben?
That's pretty sad. Okay, we're back. So, what were the clues we got? Speak friend and enter. Oh my god, such nerds.